Hello and welcome back to Maroonford TCG. Drink of the day is a glass of water. And today I've been playing with some Smoker with the new PRB02 additions. So, Smoker has gained so many cards over the last few sets. You've got so many different options of what to play in this deck that it's quite hard working out exactly which way you want to take it. Now that we've got the Kuzan, the Perona, and the Virgo Searcher, you're going to play two of the three. It's not really room for all three because they don't search the same things. But you just play two of them and then pick what you want to play with it, really. You can either play... If you're playing Perona, you're playing Mihawk. If you go with Kuzan plus Virgo, you're playing Kid instead of Mihawk. And I hate Kid. I find Kid very, very boring. So I've gone with Peacock and Perona just to try this out because I've not tried this build before. The new card from the game from PRB2, the Kobe. Kobe's great. In your opponent's turn, he's a 7k. That's pretty nuts. Really hard for your opponent to clear this guy. And he just nullifies all of your opponent's chump blockers, which is a nice little bonus. And he draws cards. Smoker's biggest issue has been card draw for a while now. So having this Kobe to sort of refill your hand continuously throughout the game and be very hard to take out is pretty good. The lore is also pretty nice. The fact that he just can't be removed at a baseline is obviously very, very beneficial into anything that's playing removal. And the power down combos well with your cards like Mulgun and Honesty Impact, as well as just making board much easier to play into. For example, into a GP, if they have a tap Sanji Pudding, well, instead of swinging 7 on 7, you're swinging 7 on 5. And all of a sudden, that Sanji Pudding is smaller than their leader. And then they've got to invest more cards in defending that than they would their leader, where it's usually the other way around, because Sanji Pudding's so big. So this lore is quite cool. The one problem I've got with him is, if you don't see exactly on 6, finding the time to drop this guy can be quite tricky. So there is that. The rest of this build is a bit of a hodgepodge. I yoinked a build from gumgum.gg, but I've changed it quite significantly since then. I'm just trying a few different cards. This Isho is like a really weird one-of. Into your aggro decks, this is quite nice because you can rest their guys and obviously play board. Especially if you've got the Kobe going. The Kobe's also really good into Rayleigh. And you could very easily cut this, but I saw this in a build that topped a regional over in the West. And I was like, well, I'm playing the Peacock. Let's try out at one. It hasn't come up yet, but it's kind of cute. It's sort of like a 4th Hody, but it has counter. Sort of. 2 of the Mulgun, 1 of the Honesty Impact, just because I wanted a searchable event. If you want to go to 3 Mulgun, it's totally fair. And I'm also trying out both the Waterfall and the Spider's Web. I think broadly I've been enjoying the Waterfall more. But the Spider's Web being 4k is actually quite good. And this trigger is, like, insane. Trigger just makes you 7k for the turn, which is really, really good. So this is the list I've sort of ended on. You might see some different cards in some of the games. I was mixing it up in between the games on what cards I was playing in the deck. I did have some games where I was playing with the Virgo Searcher, as well as the Perona. And then I just wanted to switch over to the Peacock to see if when we find the Kobe, is it actually good? And I think for me, the answer is yes. Dropping this on 4 is very, very good. It just becomes a problem. If you're playing the Virgo Perona, I don't think I like this too much because you can't find it. And it's just very inconsistent. I think I prefer the Sanji in that one. But if you are on this Peacock, I do think the Kobe is a worthy addition. And I think Law, regardless, has probably earned his slot. I don't think this is a 4 of going forward. I'd maybe try 3 or 2 next time. But there's so many different options you can play with this Smoker deck now. There's so much experimentation to do. Hope you enjoy these games with Smoker. Gonna give him to Kuzan. Tempted to go second. Just take it off him. Let's try it out. Let's try it. Let's see if we can get the Kobe. We'll keep that. I've got double searches. Could be worse. Well, we've got Smoker at least. So we can at least do something. We'll go with this. Ooh, we do get the Kobe. Yeah, we'll aim for that next turn. Get him down. We can start maybe popping his Sengoku. That could be quite cool. And just have the draw engine online. Off the Perona, we can take only the Smoker, right? Yeah, only the Smoker. That's okay, though. Pass it over. Double Smoker's no bad thing. We probably do need to play this to Shigi, though. So that we can protect it. And we don't get ravaged by Raging Tiger. Okay, 8, well, we'll be taking that. No problem at all. Law's pretty cool. Law is good. A lot of nice options here. Start with 5. Then we'll go with Kobe. So the nice thing about his 5 Don turn is it's kind of just bad. he can Zephyr bounce out Kobe, but it doesn't get him anywhere. Okay, he's just swinging big. Sure. That's a lot of smokers. Okay, we've got way too many cards in hand, is the problem. We can't actually draw anything with this Kobe. I'm still going to apply pressure with it, though. And we do kind of need to play Shigi. Yes, let's go 5. No, we can't go over anything. Can't even draw a card. And we're only playing 2 cards this turn. We're not playing 3. So, what can you do? We'll go 6. Then we'll go Smoker to Shigi. Surely he's not just going to swing big number forever. Right? Next time, I'm expecting a 6, but we actually don't have any 2Ks. Other than the Dashiki. Ah! It's really bad. It's really quite bad, isn't it? Do we take the chance of Raging Tiger? We can't. We can't risk it, right? Maybe we should just play the Law. Ugh. Not good. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Yeah, we're expecting... Oh, just 5. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ditch that. And go for that. Kuzan, he must want to keep up the Pheasant Peck or have the what's it? Like a blocker or a searcher he wants to do for 1. Thank God for that. I was very scared there. How many we got in hand? We've got quite a few. We can just peacock this turn, I think. We can just play with the Perona, keep this for later. I would rather put it on the Smoker, but if he does drop Aramaki next turn, this gets ballooned anyway. Let's just buff up the Kobe. We'll play the Mihawk. Restand 4. Restand 2. Restand 1. Incredible. I probably will just play the other Smoker and then hold 2 for Spider's Web. So we'll go 6, draw a card. Yeah, it's pretty good, right? Yeah, then we'll go with the Smoker over the Perona. And we've got a pretty meaty board now, right? And we've got 2 for our Spider's Web, should we need it. Which we probably will. But we'll see. He's got to be looking for Garp. Yeah, there's the Garp. Nice stuff, nice stuff. Aramaki, as we anticipated. So I'm glad I got rid of that Kujaku early. 5, and then what, 9? I think we're burning this anyway. It's probably just 8, actually. It's just with block. Yeah, then we'll just burn this. I don't think he swings 9 with this. If he does, we might have to let it through. We might have to let it through. Yeah, it's just 8. That's fine. Cool. We've shown him the Spider's Web. He knows now. He knows. This is at 6, so we can draw immediately with Kobe. This is a blocker. So that's something to be careful of. I think he might just... I don't know how he responds to that, but I'm going to just draw a card. We're kind of just using all our board for swinging, actually, at this point, I think. There's not really anything I want to play. We can play over the Kobe, but the Kobe is drawing cards. Let's go 10 banish. Just going to Pheasant Peck, sure. Trash is Gion, trash is Zephyr. I think we want to go 7. If he blocks, well then we're swinging 10 banish regardless. No, yes, he has more cards there, but if we do that first, he just free blocks the 7. We get a lot of cards. Wow. Then we'll just pass. Leave the Mihawk standing, so we've got our blocker. Because we may well need him. We may well need him. He's very low on resources. I think we should be good from here. This Kobe has popped off, man. This Kobe's popped off. Yeah, the Raging Tiger's rubbish. Could have got rid of the Kobe and the Chi, but I do think the Kuzan is good. Freezes are smoky. Go no blocker. We'll give the Kobe. 9 where? 9 there. And then what? 10? We don't have a 2k. Still don't have a 2k. Yeah, not having a 2k is not ideal. I think this stays active, though. We've got Hody, but we don't really have the board space. Interesting problem to have, right? Yeah, weird problem to have. How does Pheasant Peck work? Yeah, he can just give 4k. Let's go 5 with Shigi. Cool. No, we go with this first, obviously. 7 eats his whole hand. It is a Peasant Peck, okay. But this, I guess this 7 can't actually attack. We should still have a math win though, right? Yeah, we've definitely got a math win. Yeah, GG's. Well played to our opponent, we just kind of had some ridiculous value there. We drew everything. That was like the nuts. Clearing to Pudding, we're sadly going second. Smoker Mulgun's good. Is it good enough? It might be. It might be. It might be. Hopefully we can draw like a... I mean, Chopper's good. I like Chopper. I do like Chopper. Likely to just see like some searches or 8. Yeah, and ramps. What's that? That's the baby 5. Oh, that's annoying. We'll take this regardless. No trigger on that. Nice one to have for later though. We just don't attack into them. Yeah. We can't let him 10-1. We can't let him 10-1. Although the 7 Pudding is going to be online from next turn, which is not... we'll see if there's a 6 cat. Didn't search, so you never know. Maybe he doesn't have it. That'd be nice. He did Mulligan as well. If he doesn't have the 6 cat, he doesn't have a lot going on. Which is quite good. Okay. Sure. I'm not countering an 11. Well, I guess we go... I guess we attack now. Because it doesn't really matter anymore. We can go Smoker Kobe. Honestly, seems pretty good. He can do yellow 8 cat and remove our Smoker, though. I wouldn't love that. I would not love that. So maybe we do have to play the Chigi. We probably do. Yeah, the 8 cat's just gonna... It's gonna ruin our day, potentially. So we'll go with the Smoker. Restand 2. Restand 1. Yeah, we don't care about the trigger, obviously. Let's go 6 here. He'll take, probably. Could 2k, though. It's, like, not unreasonable to now. Stay nice and healthy, eh? Yeah, it gives us 2k there. That's fine. I think we've got to do that respecting the yellow 8 cat. Yeah, I think so. We'll see. I'm expecting 6 and then 7 for Pudding. Pudding could play out 6 cat, could play out either 8 cat, purple or yellow. And we've at least got our smoker on the board, and the banish is going to start going pretty hard. No, we'll just block. Okay, it's just 8 cat. That's even better for us. No pudding. No pudding. So we can start 10 mumming from next turn. We're going to drop the Mihawk for sure. And we'll try and get a banish swing off. We could do the mole gun. If we can get into block with this, we could try and mole gun this. Let's go with Mihawk first. We stand 2 more. Let's go 9 banish. Let's it go. Sure, well I guess we won't mole gun. I guess I'll play the Kobe. Did we restand this? We did not. Do we want to do anything else? Not really. Not really. See if he could still, I guess, be somewhat fearful of Mole Pistol. But I think he should just block here on balance. I think he should. But I'm going to swing anyway. Make him answer it, right? He's going to take the trigger and draw 2. That's fine. Works for me. We'll drop the Kobe and end the turn. We've got our blocker. We've got our draw engine online. We've got our banish man. We've got another blocker backup. And we've got the Chigi, who is protection for the Mihawk and the Smoker. Doesn't protect the Kobe or the Chopper, which is a little annoying. But what can you do? 8-8. Well, that's kind of fine. We'll give no blocker, give 1k. If this is 10 mum, the nice thing is he can't attack anything with this. Which is pretty cool. It's not 10 mum, it's 7 for pudding. Okay. Yeah, we have to protect this. I think we go no blocker, give up the X-Drake. It's going to be pudding into Kata. Which Kata? Nobody knows. I'm sure we'll find out real soon, though. Sure, we will find out real soon. The yellow one can remove one of our guys and get a heal. It's not that great, though. Just another purple one. Seems sensible. This card is so good. Such an insane bit of kit. Especially because we don't have a ton of attackers, you know? Indeed we don't. Can probably attack with this Mihawk because we have another Mihawk. Who I'll probably just play with a Chopper. Maybe we could have... Yeah, if I was thinking about it a little bit more, we could have probably sacked the Chopper. We can go 5 with him. Let's see what this draws. Another Smoker's good. Another Smoker is pretty good. Gotta imagine he's going to counter this 5. Yes. We need to see Hody, otherwise we're going to have trouble ever going for game with these Katas on the board. But there's not much we can do about that. Hody, you kind of just got to draw him. Give us another 1k. Okay, let's go with this, over this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1. I'd like to keep 2 up for my spider's web. Let's go another 5. We can go 10, 11. 10, 11 is pretty good. I don't mind swinging with this. Let's give us a 2k there. How many 2Ks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of 2Ks. Can I have 2 more, sir? If you do, I'll be quite upset. Balls, he does as well. Shit, this guy's got 2Ks for days. Holy. That was 7 2Ks so far. Okay, well, I made an educated guess. It's not really paid off there, which is a little scary. You know? It's a little scary. What can you do? What can you do? Not a lot. And like, we could have mole pistoled and guaranteed the removal on that, but I wouldn't have 2 for my spider's web. I just really felt like he wouldn't have the counter there. I don't know. Poor call, though. Poor call. Clearly. 8 to 8. We'll go no blocker and just give him a peacock. That's fine. Hopefully we're not seeing any more 8-cost Katakuris. I would not love that. Can't lie. If we can keep our Kobe draw engine, that would be nice too. Because he will just keep us chugging along for longer than we should. And it also just turns off Anana. It says, Anana, you don't do anything. Which is quite good. Yeah, we'll go no blocker. 2K. It's got 10 Don left. A lot of Don. Can split like 10-10. Which will get something if he does that. But then he's not playing anything. I don't think this would swing more than like 11. Sorry, more than 10 into one of my guys. If it swings 15, he'll get something. Nothing we can do about that. We'll see. Imagine he's going to want to develop more board, but with 3 cards, he might not have anything good to develop. Just goes 5 to 5. Sure, I'll take. Big man. Sure, okay. It's pretty good. Ditches our Bonnie. Ditches our Bonnie. Right. What now? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swings. Hody off the top? No Hody off the top. Don't know why he didn't restand this. Clearly he wants to attack it. So if we remove this, he only has 4 swings. We have 2 blockers. We can't. We can restand 1. I don't think we can get out of it. Hody. Oh, it's not Hody. Oh, where's the Hody, man? Where's the Hody? Ooh, we need him. He does block there, though. It's not going to happen, is it? Maybe we can go board here. Maybe we can clear enough board. He's not going to want to take this. Okay. So this is a 3. That's guaranteed. That's guaranteed. That's guaranteed. No, we can get there. We can get out of a 13. Yeah, his split is 13-14. We can get out of that. By Mihawk. Spider's Web. 1k, 1k. Block? Can we win? It's another question. But we'll see. Gonna go 8. He's hedging his bets. He's hedging his bets. Sanji doesn't do anything. So he's got 7, 8, 12. This is a throw, right? Yeah, you can't rest anything with that. Still gets rush. I think we won. I think we actually won here. Wow. We can't block this. Can we? Because he goes 12. We go to 9, 10, 11. No, we die if we block this. Go no blocker. Spider's Web on this one. Restand this. Resolve. Then the 8 we can block 1k and the 12 we just sack. And then we've got to go for. We've still got to go for lethal. He can get like 0 cost triggers and stuff like that. I wonder if we can ever play board next turn. Probably not. Probably not. Let's wait for him to do this first though. No, that's not happening. We'll just give the Kobe's useless. Then yeah, we'll have to sack one of these. I didn't even realise he was attacking the Mihawk. Oh, Hody. If we had you one turn earlier, man, you'd have been the king. Let's go 5 for a card. Seven with this. We should have it from here, I think. The fact that he took that 5 is great for us. And if he takes this, then we can banish the last swing. Okay, so we attack 5 with Shigi. Because we want to banish the last one, because this can be a 0 cost. Yeah. Just in case this is a 0 cost. It's just a kata, sure. Well played. That was a real grind fest. Wow. Very pleased that we got there. That got quite technical towards the end. Really exciting game, though. Well played to our opponent. Let's move on. Going into Luffy. We're going second. We've actually got Kobe into Law, so I'm going to try this out. We've also got the Mole Pistol. The Mole Pistol's great. I'm a big fan of the Mole Pistol. He grabs a beer. Let's go with a couple of Virgos, see what we can get. Smoker or legs. I actually do quite like getting a 2k. But bottoming 2 smokers I don't love. When are we playing this? We might just play this over the Law. We'll see. I'm sure we'll find time to play a smoker at some point. Let's go with the Virgo. Wouldn't mind just a 2k. Yeah, the chopper is the only thing we can take, but I am fine with that. We'll pass it over. 3 Don is going to just be ramp. Yep, Zoro, what a surprise. 7, swing 7. Nope, swing just 6. I might counter this one then. We could give up the chopper. Yeah, I think I'll counter this one. Let's go 5, play out the Kobe. Kobe can help us refill our hand as well, so if we keep our hand fairly low, then that's obviously pretty good. Robin is a card he can play right now if he really wants to. I won't love it. I won't love it at all. But he might want to just get the beer down. Okay, if we counter both of these, then he can't Robin. You know? Okay, it's just beer. Yeah, I'll take this next swing. That's fine. What does this do? KO arrest. Ooh, we could KO the Zoro. I don't hate KOing the Zoro, you know? Because this turn we can go Smoker plus Mole Pistol. And if we remove the Zoro, that's actually pretty good. That's a nice little trigger there, Paradise Waterfall. Not bad. Okay, so we're going to start with 5 active, draw a card. We'll pop a lore, I guess. Perona's not bad. Yeah, I'll go 5 again. Yeah, and then Smoker Mole Pistol is brilliant. That's better than lore for sure. Restand 2. Sometimes the combos just come together, you know. Go to that, pass it over, and this guy goes to 7k, which is like genuinely quite difficult to take out. Even if he beer Luffy's, if he swings like 8, we can defend that easily. He's got to swing at least 9 to like try and remove this Kobe. I'm actually going to 2k 1k because this is going to draw 1 back. I'm going to give that though. I think we can get the if we can get the Meathawk, that would be really good. Yeah, if we can get the Meathawk, I'd love that. Let's see if we can. Lovely. So we'll go. We have to use the. We lose a Dong, because if we do this, the Meathawk doesn't restand anything. Yeah, touch annoying, but better to do it that way than lose out on even more. So this is 7 banish. I'd quite like to. We could just swing 5 with this, then go like 11? No. No, I mean, it doesn't really... Yeah, 11 versus 9. I think 777 is probably the best. Let's go 7 banish first. Yeah, we'll go 777. We can carry lore for a laugh. Why not? Drew a 2k as well. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, we get some cards here. We got 2 cards and a life. 777 definitely the best there. I was like, we could go 11, but if he has the giant, we're upset about it. Nami. And one of the nice things with our hand being quite so low is we're outside the range of Robin. Robin does nothing. That also does nothing. Like, you can play it, but it's not very good. How much do I want to keep this, huh? How much do I want to keep this? I think enough to give him a 2k. I think enough to give him a 2k there. I don't think he's going to want to play Angry Luffy, and he really wants to remove this Kobe. You can tell. You can tell. This is a blocker. This is like Frankie or Onami or something. Sure, but you have no Dons now. Yeah, sure. But you have no Dons. We'll start with 9 banish. Okay, that's concerning. Yeah. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? He got so pissed off at the Kobe. That was crazy. 3 life, by the way. Oh, that's a nice trigger. Yeah, he got so pissed off at the Kobe that he just griefed. He should have swung bigger with this, right? And then just held 2 for the Gum Gum Giants. And honestly, I think we'd have been fine. We just have to play board a bit there. But yeah, holy, that was a really poor set of choices trying to kill that Kobe. Hey, let's move on. Going second into Zoro. Smoker's good. I really want to try out the Kobe. We don't find him. No, hopefully Prona can get us something. Hopefully she can. Got a Borsalino, I guess. I don't really want to play him. Law's alright. Law's alright. There's the Kobe. Let me take him, please. Might just take the Spider's Web here. Don't think we need 2 Laws. Not too bad. Not too bad. We might just see 5-5 from our opponent here if he doesn't have anything else to do. Yeah, no, he's got at least Cavendish for next turn, but I'm not too afraid of Cavendish. Like, if we could get a Kobe off the top or off the life here, man, we're in the money. We're in the money. Meathawk. Ooh, that Meathawk. Okay. We're supposed to counter. We're supposed to counter. Is this Koshiro? Koshiro. Well, we've got Smoker. Go 5. Then we'll go 6. 2k check. Interesting that he went for 3, given that we know he has a 2k. We know he has the what's it? The guy. Yeah, sure. The Mihawk. I mean, he can drop Cavendish here, which is not great, yeah. Because we just didn't get anything on 4. Like, if we drop the Kobe and he does Cavendish, it's worse, right? Than Shigi. Ah! He was there! He was there! Oh, that's frustrating. That is frustrating. I guess we can at least drop both, right? Yeah, we can at least drop both. Let's go 5 lead. That is frustrating, though. Wow. At least we got a bit of counter. Yeah, we got a bit of counter. We probably do lose one of them. Which ain't great. Man, if I took, we could have dropped it on 4. We'd have been in such a good spot. But you're not supposed to take, because his swings get so large so fast. You never know, maybe he won't have Tashigi, right? Maybe he won't have Tashigi or Kurina, right? We should be so lucky. We'll see. 7 Don. 7 Don. Hasn't shown us either of them yet, for what it's worth. We do at least get to keep one of these, and the decision is a little awkward, because obviously this one's much bigger, but this Kobe just destroys Koshiro for free, which is actually quite good, you know? Now, next turn we're going Mihawk, and we're going to have to keep 2 up for Spider's Web, so that we can try and not die, and then we're probably going Hody the turn after. I think that's the route we're looking to take. Something like that, anyway. We'll see. If he doesn't kill the Kobe, yeah, the Koshiro just dies. And we draw a card. It's a tough call. It is a tough call. Dead Man's Game. I didn't see that one coming. Did not see that one coming. 10. If we counter this, we definitely lose one of these. Maybe now we can save one, actually. If we can save both, we're genuinely in quite a good spot. Goes here. Definitely counter that. We'll give the X-Drake and the Law. Didn't see the DMG coming. Yeah. Double Hody. Double Hody's too many Hodys. No, we've got 7 in hand. We have to do this first. Go to Kosher, I draw a card. He's got to counter this 5, surely. Surely he's countering this 5. This is quite bizarre. This is quite bizarre. I honestly don't mind playing the Chopper here because it forces another DMG. We need to keep 2 for Spider's Web. So we're doing 4 for Chopper, 2 for DMGs. Probably only 7 with this. Surely he counters something, right? He's not just going to go to 0. Yeah, he does finally counter something. Okay. Done all our restanding effects. Yeah. I think we just go 5. Play out Chopper, leave up 3, so he's got a tough choice, right? If he wants to DMG 2 Dons, then we can't Spider's Web, which we still have 2 blockers. If he wants to DMG the 2 blockers, then we still have 3 Dons. He's going with Mihawk. We can obviously Hody that next turn, if we think we're in a position to go for lethal. We'll see where we sit after he finishes his turn, because he's got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on. Pedro. Interesting. Just going to block that. He taps out. We win. We just win here. Press these. You'll love to see it. Restand 2. Restand 1. 9 banish. Yeah, that tap out was crazy. I mean, I guess he has no events, so I'll take it. I thought we were screwed after that dodgy start. He had the Cavendish, but he just didn't see the Shigi on that turn after the Cavendish. The DMG was not good. It was not good in the slightest. And yeah, when you're playing into green, you got to respect Hody. Ooh, banishing that's nice as well. Yeah, GG's. Well played to our opponent. Let's go 9 with Hody. Yeah, he had the Shigi. He had it, but he went for DMG instead. I wonder why. It must have been a reason, because that was a conscious decision. I guess unless he saw these all super late, which is possible. I don't know. Either way, we'll play to our opponent. Let's move on. We're going to GP Luffy. We're going second. Looking for Kobe and Law going second. I mean, Chopper's okay, and we've got Law. We've also got Smoker. He's got Sanji and Pudding. We've got a lot of searches here. Let's see what we can get. Punk Hazard, we can only take Chopper. And then Slash. Or Green Event. We can take Mihawk. Mihawk on 8 will be nice. Spider's Web's good. I think we'll take the Mihawk. And then pass it over. When you're at sea, you fight against pirates. It's a fun fact, that. I'm going to take the first one. Second Law, probably unnecessary. No, why not? We're just going to go with the Chopper this turn. Getting the blocker down is quite nice. Yeah, it's fine. Go 5, he'll take, and then we'll play with Chopper. Both of us are very aggressive decks. We are going to need to see a Hody Jones. We've bottomed 1. Hopefully we can draw into a second one. Sanji and Pudding. Incredible. Seven will block and give him a Law. 2 Don for a Nami, maybe? Indeed. Another Sanji and Pudding. We don't have Mole Pistol. Okay. Well, I would like to swing at least 6. I think getting the Smoker down here is going to be good. The fact we don't have Mole Pistol is not good. But what can you do? Yeah, I think we do want to get... The Law is really nice for threatening the Spud, though. I think we will go with the Law. You know? As much as we lose 1 Don Resand with the Smoker, I actually really like this for threatening his Sanji Pudding on the next turn. Because it's going to be tapped, and we can bring it down to 5k power, which is cool. So it's smaller than his leader, so it will demand extra cards if he wants to save it. Expecting, obviously, another Sanji Pudding here. Indeed. They never whiff a beat. They never whiff a beat. 5 Don is crazy. Here's the 3rd Sanji Pudding. That would not be ideal. I'm going to block 1k here. Because I don't think he'll attack this Chopper. I don't think he will. Guess if he does... yeah, sure. Sure. So we're going to do this. Let's go 75 to start. Let's bring this down immediately. See what he wants to give us. 2k? 2k. Okay, so no 1ks. Does have Giant, but you're not going to want a Giant on 6. That's trash. Stand 2 more. If we go with Smoker, we can still swing 7 into 5, which gets 2 more cards, and we get a Smoker on the board, which I think is worth. We do need to protect this Law, though. We don't have a ton of cards. He does Giant on 6. I'll take that. I'll take that. Luffy Tarot yeah, that's useless. That is useless. And it's nice that this guy goes to 8. Because he has that extra defense from the leader effect. Not bad at all. Okay, dude. Can we stop? Can we stop? Can we miss one thing, please? Oh, dear, man. He started with 6 Don, now he's still got 6 Don, but he's also got a rested Don. And a 5/7. And he drew a card. So silly. Such a silly card. Yeah, I guess we're taking that. I'm not taking that. Yeah, I'm not taking that either. We'll give Toshigi. What was this for 4? A ridiculous amount of events, I see. Well, we can't go for lethal, can we? Let's go 8 banish, see if that goes through. No, he's gonna... Hell's Judgment. Okay, that's a new one in GP. That is a new one on me in GP. Okay. So this is at 4. Ugh. That's grim. That is grim. Wow. Okay. How are we looking to win this game here? I don't think we are. If we Hody him here, put these 2 dons down, we get 3 back, we'll have 5 active. Maybe we can take out the Sanji Pudding. And another Sanji Pudding? We have 1 blocker. No dons. We have 3 2Ks or 1K. If we just defense up, how likely are we to survive? Not very, right? Because if he has Angry Luffy, there's just so many 7s. It's just so many 7s. I think we have to try and go for clearing this board. Another 2K is nice, at least. Let's resend the dons. If he can save this, I think we're cooked. We might be still cooked anyway, but we'll see. At least we're not going to die. Bro, come on. How are you going to get the 4th one? That's crazy, man. Ah! The only card he has played. He's not even played a Zorojiro. What a stupid deck. Ah, dear. What can you do? We've got to save as much as we can. He's got a... if we had another Hody... No, we can't actually rest this. We can't actually rest this. 2, 3, 4, 5 swings. 6 potentially. It's 1 don, 1 blocker. Jet Gatling. We can still theoretically win, but in practicality we can't. So we've got to play one of these choppers and play board, I guess? I really don't like my odds. Yeah, if we had another Hody, we might be able to go for something, but we simply don't. Yeah, I mean, if he has Dead Man's Game and Angry Luffy, it's just over. There's Dead Man's Game. Cool, I love it. Think we're cooked. Man, 4 Sanjian puddings though, that's crazy. 4 Sanjian puddings is crazy. We've got to take... I was really hoping that would be an event. We can maybe do something then. But yeah, it's 7, 9, 10, 11. Low-key, kind of close actually. You're not, not that far off. Yeah, GG's. Given that he drew like all Sanji pudding, nothing else, didn't whiff anything. I'll take that actually. That was kind of close. If we had a second Hody, would have actually potentially won there. Would we have? I don't know that we would have. We'd have been able to rest his Don. We didn't actually use the Don anyway, so yeah, maybe we wouldn't have won. Either way, we gave it a pretty decent shot. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of the games. I do like this leader. I do have some problems with it feeling a little bit like a one-card deck, but the Kobe and the Law definitely alleviate that a bit when you're on that even curve. You still feels like when you're going first, you really need to see the Smoker. Like, you giga need to see him. And ideally, you want to see Chigi as well. But the value you get when you draw the cards in the right order, this deck's high roll is like just unbeatable. It's just sometimes this early game, the low roll can feel quite bad because you are fairly flimsy if you don't see this Kobe to start drawing. But yeah, we'll see. If you've been having success with a different build of Smoker, let me know in the comments. Do you think this show's just garbage? I think it probably is. It should probably be like a 3rd Bonnie, or maybe even just a 4th Hody. But I wanted to try it out. If you've been having success with that, let me know. Either way, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.